Anyway, hello, welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War Estalia. Last time we were beset by a lot of foes, including Count Noctilus. No, not Count Noctilus, Vangeist. And, he ended up sieging our settlement after we had been weakened by plague, and we lost our settlement. So, I had to restart the campaign because we were without a capital. We had an army over here, but I couldn't do anything with it. They were taking attrition from not having any settlements, and yeah, so we had to restart from turn 16 again. And we're doing better this time. Count Noctilus is just sitting here for the moment. And we haven't been hit by plague, which is nice. But we did lose Bubali. That's held by Skaven Blight. So at the moment, I suppose we're just, like, slow growing Magritta.
To the provinces.
Though we do have a reasonably good army to possibly deal with the army of Bubali. The problem is that if I take Bubali, they can just attack Magritta. But Magritta does have walls now. I don't really want to go to war with Count Noctilus, because then that's going to cause Vangeist to appear. And Vangeist puts a large, you know, hog in that situation. What about Lucretia? Is she alive? Yes, they're still alive. I think we're actually in a bit of a better situation with some of these factions, because I've made contact with the High Elves, so we have a trade agreement with them.
I am ready to parley.
And I have other trade agreements. But tomorrow still isn't really
follow you hence.
wanting to do anything with us. We have a defensive alliance with Carcassonne, which hopefully will be good. Should keep some people off our back. We're not trading with Safri. We have a trade agreement with Yvres and Lothern. Nice. But, yeah. So, we haven't met anyone else. I do have this other lord over here. Hugo Romero. And I'm currently just going up to Mistnar to have a look. But, I mean, we have walls here. A pretty good garrison. And it's full strength, too. That plague, which we got hit by last time, really hurt us. But that was before I had to restart it. So, let's... Should I go to Bubali? I know there's at least a second stack in there. Just give gifts to her. Yeah, I would. It's an idea. I don't think I can really spare the money at the moment. I mean, we need like 4,656 to upgrade to Coastal City. And... how much is that? Like 1,125?
Yes, my lord.
Go to Bubali. So there's a Skaven army in here, I'm positive.
War call.
It's a full stack, it's Zicket Claw. They don't have walls. They've got Scryer Clanstone. It's a lot of infantry. There's no ranged. The only ranged is Zicket Claw, really.
To arms.
What's Bilbali looking like? It's level 2. Got Slave Wharf and a Nest Nursery. I'm going to build a Clothier. You... I'm going to just disband you.
Fight for our nation.
I'm going to break the siege.
Onwards.
And you can
It is for the best.
retreat. We can deal with this army if they attack us, even if we're tired. But
Praise Sigma.
I mean, the garrison would have been that much more difficult, honestly. Oh, actually, yeah, we're also missing the, we're also missing the, what's it called? Did I just save? A quick save? Because I didn't realize, I can recruit some more spearmen, but we don't have a barracks, because I demolished it. No. Okay, maybe I should just load. Nope. Okay. Live with the decision. I make a foolish mistake. We pay for it if need be. How's the mortar crew? They're still alive. They're still alive and named. That plague was very nasty. Magritta got plagued, and then it spread to Bubali, and it spread to these beastmen which were wandering around my region. I attacked the beastmen, the plague spread from them to Lupio's Sunscryer, weakening his army. Then later on, he got attacked by a Kit Claw, who got the plague from Lupio, so it really spread around a fair bit. Not legendary campaign? No, not legendary campaign. I don't play legendary. Just normal for me. As I've said, I'm not very fond of the bonuses the AI get during battle and all that. I would like to get some more artillery. That would be nice. This will be the third session of Estalia? Yeah, sure. Also, welcome. Right. Has Bill Barley gotten walls now or something? That would be... Oh, what would have happened? No, it hasn't. It's just the same as it was before. Well, yeah, we could probably deal with that, honestly. Hey, and Count Noctilus is gone. Okay, we need to deal with it one way or the other. And we encountered a Shade Wraith. Where are they? Don't like them. Last time they just declared war on me, and oh, you're there. You're not at war with me.
The sea and the beasts within.
Oh, Count Noctilus is here.
I shall hear you out before death lends you to my wrath.
Please don't hurt me. Okay. Let's deal with Bill Barley. That garrison's not too bad. Oh, they've got like, night runners for ranged, but... I don't need another artillery. I have all I need. Well, they have proven their worth in the past. They're pretty good against groups of clan rats. I would like some cannons. Mm-hmm. I mean, they outnumber us, but that's the only thing they do. They're not as strong as we are. Where should I defend from? Perhaps over there? We could, like, position ourselves here. Something. Yeah, how about that? Go like that. Go like that. Handgunners. Awkward divot. They're gonna have a few casts of Menace of Below, aren't they? Come on. You go there. Water, go there. Or should we position ourselves on the hill? That would actually give us better line of sight. The main thing I don't want is them flanking me, but this will give us better, a better position for our ranged, and we want to make use of that. So do that. Position yourselves there. Like that. Like that. Water there. Spears here. Pikes and Sons of Strigios there. And Lupio Sunscry like there. My biggest threat is Icket because his spellcasters to beat the crap out of him. Yeah, I think I will be focusing merely on him. He's rather tough for a spellcaster, but yeah. Clan Thanos Eshin and Clan Warp Lightning Spammers Scryer. You wish greenskins get this love, but they never will because CA hates greenskins. I wouldn't go that far. Greenskins do need an update, and I'm positive it's coming. But yes, they do need a bit of work to them. Just some things with their faction is, it's like design philosophies change over time, and the greenskins are kind of still designed as Creative Assembly was making factions earlier on, which aren't necessarily as varied as they ended up being in Total War. Like, they've got units. Their tech tree is... Their tech tree needs to be better. Because they've got units hidden behind technologies. That's not something any other faction has. The Arachnoros Spider and the Doom Diver. And you need to have the other tech buildings. Anyway. Their researchers aren't that useful either. I mean, they're not. They should. The idea behind that, I believe, was because they're not a research-heavy faction. But I feel the other bonuses other factions get from their research is just sort of to the point that it hurts the greenskins too much for not having it. Anyway, there's also the war mechanic. Which it's fine, but it's all right as base. But the armies are unpredictable, and auto resolve is not kind to them. They go and attack an army, and then it just die. Oh, they've cast their Clan Scry of Warps, Clan Stone, minus 44% magic resistance. Hold ground.
We are ready for the Emperor.
I want you to attack Icket Claw. You lot attack Icket Claw. Turn off your attacks. And that's why I put that what's it called there?
Ready for war! Take the ground!
Oh.
Yes, my lord.
Get back here!
To battle!
Chase them off the map, actually. Ow!
The Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen! For the Emperor! The Heldenhammer!
Ooh. Hey, we've actually taken him down to half health. What's this? They need replenishment. At least 30% rate on campaign. Yeah, I believe I've seen, like, Creative Assembly mention why the replenishment is low for, like, greenskins and all that. And it's because it's, like... Because their healing's not very good. So I suppose the idea is more that you consolidate your troops and recruit new troops rather than replenish their numbers. But that doesn't... I don't think the idea behind that works. Because replenishment is just so much better. It was something like that, but... Like, the High Elves have very good replenishment. And that's because they have very good medicine or something, but... Doesn't... It just doesn't make up the difference.
Go! Yes, General. By Ulrich's wrath.
Anyway. Hey, Ikit Claw is broken.
Yes, General. What do you bid? For France! Handgunners!
Oh, here comes Ikit Claw again.
Crossbowmen! Mortar!
Attack there. There's a nice clump of clan rats over there.
War! Sigma, command!
Ikit Claw just hurt himself.
We are Sigma F! Ready to serve! Taking position! No lingering! Ready? No lingering!
No lingering.
To battle! For the Emperor!
And there he goes. Oh yeah, he does explode when he dies. Huh. I never actually knew that. Is that even mentioned on his, is that even mentioned on his, like, character sheet or anything like that?
Spearman! No
I didn't know that was a thing.
Sir, for the Emperor! Spearman! Crossbowman!
That seems quite powerful. That seems like a doom rocket going off
Endures!
whenever he dies.
Weapons at the ready! Hand gunners! Armed and ready! Go! To battle!
Splat. Splat.
Targets! Spearman! The Empire endures!
Yes, of course you smell fear.
What do you bid? Moving
There's a lot of fear.
Sigma calls!
Oh, that's the, Lord. Cypresslick the Mad. Well, just keep chasing them down.
Avoiding combat! Prepare for combat!
Ha! Skaven! No real threat. Just keep running. Like the cowards they are.
Battle A! We're ready!
Hey, you should probably focus on those,
Bowman! Awaiting orders!
Knight Runners, because they have higher leadership.
Ulrich's wrath! Yes, my lord! On the drive! Swordsman! Taking position!
Change over. There you go. Ah, cool.
Formation march!
They're actually still broken, but
Take the ground! Quick march!
come back. You move up.
Ready for war! Moving now! Yes, General! Take the ground!
Position there.
Hand gunners!
Just line up like that.
Taking position! Guns of none!
There we go. That went pretty well. Well, people, what's this all saying? They need to nerf elves replenishment because elves already OP. It does help elves a lot. Because their armies are so elite, so you win a battle and it's a Pyrrhic victory, and afterwards you're able to replenish your units really quickly and stay up to full strength. But that's not, it's like, it's I understand that it's like, you know, oh, elven healing is really good, so it makes sense that they would be able to recover nearly wounded units and all that, but at the same time, it's sort of like, I suppose it's because casualty replenishment is more sort of like healing rather than getting new soldiers into the squads, but it's kind of a combination of both in my mind. Anyway. In lore, greenskins don't really replenish their armies, they recruit new units, so basically living plants. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was ever specifically said in fantasy whether the greenskins are fungus or not. It doesn't matter. That was a 40k thing, but, you know, for all intents and purposes, they're exactly the same. It might have actually been stated later on. Anyway, whatever. Don't worry about that. But yeah, you'd think the greenskins would have really good replenishment because there's always more boys for the fight. If you're winning, you're going to not have any problem with replenishing your armies. Casualty replenishment is more taking the wounded and healing them. Yeah, that's what I get from Creative Assembly, but I think, and myself, I think more players and myself sort of included kind of see it more as recruiting new troops or replacing people who died. Ooh, we got something. Occupy. Hey, we got his power stone. Okay. Upgrade coastal village. We're gonna have a rebellion, aren't we?
Yes, my lord.
Hey, Lupio. What can we get on you? Yeah, hold the line, I suppose. Picked veterans do. Oh, it's another 2 points. Okay. Yep, hold the line. That's better. Like, here, you know, down to 23. Troops replenished per turn 14. Turns until this unit is fully replenished 5. To me, that's them going around and getting new soldiers to fill in the squad. Rather than healing people. But, whatever. Or it's sort of just a simplification of the whole process involving both ways. Vampires have replenishment and instant recruit units. Yeah, they can, like, just, you know, if as I play the vampire counts, if I lose units during a battle, they just sort of go, oh, I just got to recruit skeletons and zombies to replace the units I lost. Time for peace. My plan schemes have changed. Demand payment. Moderate. I'm gonna ask for 900. Please accept. Thank you. You think you're so smart? You so smart? I accept and I remember. We could probably have gotten more from him, but I wanted that peace and I didn't want to annoy him to the point where he wouldn't accept peace. Might have been a one-off. I mean, I think it's like replenishment and all, casualty replenishment means different things for different factions, and it's just like a broad mechanic to cover it for any faction. Not really the same thing. Anyway, greenskins have things which they need changed around. I do understand, I think the Greenskins are supposed to make a lot of their income from sacking and raiding. They do get a lot of bonuses towards that. But that's not really something you can do constantly. Because you run out of... Sacking gets you the most money, and once you sack a settlement, it doesn't give us much money, and you annoy everyone. Anyway. I don't know. I'm positive they'll come up with a good idea. Creative Assembly will be better at identifying the issues more precisely than I am. This resurrection in battle crashes game for some people. Does it? What? What do you mean by resurrection during battle? Is this like raising a unit, or like healing units with invocation from the heck? No. Rebel army! Yeah, we had to deal with that last time as well. And we get severe.
No.
You just watch their army's going to be more powerful than mine. March down here. Oh, you mean invocation from the heck? Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever come across a crash when using that myself. I wonder what the cause of that would be.
I'll ignore that.
We should be able to deal with you. Bill Barley, 2 turns. Are we at war with anyone at the moment? I think we're not at war with anyone really significant. Nope. Oh, thank goodness. A moment of respite. Maybe the war mechanic could be replaced so that when you have high war, you essentially get casts of, I don't know, the menace below, and you can just summon, like, Orc Boy units onto the battlefield. But that would be kind of lame. It's nice having another army following you around, which has multiple units in it, rather than just summoning Orc Boy units out of the ether. That way, you'd be able to control it more, because it is annoying having an Orc War and having them run off, attack someone, die, and you're like, well, they were useful. Or you tell them to attack a settlement, and they're like, no, I'm going to attack this army. To a degree, oh, they declare war on me. To a degree, there should be randomness to it, but Shade Wraith has declared war on me. Because they are orcs, but or just spawned under your control. I don't know. While you've got high fightiness, their upkeep is reduced by a lot. When your fightiness gets low, they start getting really expensive to maintain. That way, you would be encouraged to like attack with them and at least use them rather than have them sitting around defending the settlements. My mechanic is good, just that the AI is dumb and control of it. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of the same problems as trying to coordinate with your allies. I think I mentioned this before. If you have like your ally, say like I'm the Empire and I have border princes as my defensive or military ally, and I'm attacking dwarves, and I tell my border prince's ally to help me siege the dwarves. But the problem is that the
So,
border princes in the turn counter move after the dwarves, so the dwarves will probably be able to get rid of my ally's army. Or my ally will just run off because they're like, oh, I can't deal with these enemies.
By Sigma, no.
Vangeist, go away.
Ready.
We could deal with you. I'm gonna recruit an army in here. What should we get? How many more turns for you? 2 turns. We're not gonna have enough time. Leadership +4. Yep. Get Gil Santino.
Ready. March on the witches.
And get some of those.
What does the Emperor bid?
Move into the forest.
To strengthen the
And sneak.
Hornet one.
Well, that's good. You know, that we got peace with the Skaven. Get Taylor's Guild. No. I'm gonna sit in the money. Because I'm going to spend it on something when Bubali gets leveled up next turn. Ah. I hope Creative Assembly also kind of goes and fiddles with Beastmen and Wood Elves. They kind of need it as well. Wood Elves in particular, I feel. Just the, like, lords and the bonuses they give to their units. So many of the bonuses the Wood Elf Lords give to their units only work if they're in a forest. Which makes sense, but means a lot of the time you're not, Oh, they foiled my ambush. These 2 mods help fix the AI. So call nearby ally army. Okay, let's have a look at this. I mean, it's sort of... There's only so much modders can do with this regard, but... Let's see. This mod makes it so the player now has a button whenever he selects an ally or a vassal army that allows him to summon said army to the location of the last selected army of his own faction, as long as they are within 20 units of distance from each other. Okay, so you just sort of go, yoink! Okay. That's, interesting. And, fire on my command. Change priority for allied war targets. AI will attack it more often not equals all time. Also was changed priority for defending allied territory, defending own territory, defending own besieged settlements, recapturing nearby lost territory, recapturing ritual locations, consolidating borders, owning completed provinces. Okay, but that apparently hasn't been updated. Okay, interesting. They foiled my ambush, but we can deal with them. Local steel! +2 armor piercing damage for all units, and armor +10 for all heavy armor units. That would be our great swords and all that.
Seek out the heretics.
Get more spears. I build barley. I'm gonna get the guardhouse.
War calls.
Hello, Vangeist. Wow. Yeah, I don't like your army at all. You're just ghosts, but you're ethereal ghosts. I suppose we just have to shoot Vangeist. Physical resistance? Hooray! No missile resistance, though. Oh. If his hit points drop below 20%, he gets bursts of life-saving hit points. I was laying an ambush. Was it successful? Should I retreat and lay another ambush? Maybe it'll be successful the second time. It would really help a lot. Don't have any magical attacks. Lupio actually has magical attacks, but Vangeist is the better, I think. 65-50, 40-60. Melee defense isn't too bad. Oh, we've got the Shrieking Blade too. I mean... I'm gonna try and lay another ambush. Where's a forest?
Who calls?
Can't go into this forest. This is too dense. If we move to here... Is that too close to ambush again? It let us ambush. It let us lay an ambush. So... possibly it's not?
I trust no man.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wow. It's really raining quite heavily outside. It was humid all day.
Will be judged.
Get Lucrezi in diplomacy. We need the increased
Greetings. Who
relations.
seeks my wise counsel?
You don't want anything to do with us. We've got a defensive alliance with you. Actually, we have a defensive alliance with you. Can you deal with Count Noctilus, please? Get him off my back, please, ally. Tomorrow.
Oh, how your petty struggles bore me.
Trade agreement. Hey, non-aggression pact. Oh, trade agreement's a good first step, though.
Do you know who
Bordello.
Welcome to fair Bretonia.
Trade agreement. Non-aggression pact.
All right.
Hey. Anyone else? Nope. Dreadfleet.
Kill the galleon's graveyard only offers death to your kind.
Yeah, fine. Remember that he can recruit anyway. Vangeist. Ah, yeah, he can, can't he? So he might just get more units next turn. That's not dig for treasure stance. That's channeling stance, isn't it? I mean, his army is only 15, and our army is 20. We do outnumber him. Potion of Strength, Shrieking Blade.
That is not warranted.
They are just zombies.
To the provinces? It is for the best. Raise your weapons!
Let's do this. We need decisive action. They're spooky ghosts. I'm scared of them. But we're gonna deal with them one way or the other. Ugh. Ugh. I usually don't like the filter which people have on this portrait here. It's a Photoshop filter. It sort of makes it all sort of speary and twisty, but it actually kind of works well for Vangeist because he's a ghost. But I feel people use it a bit too often on screenshots and all that. I don't know what the filter is specifically, but it's like applying plastic wrap to images. Anyway, okay, and we're just gonna have to like charge them. Because they have cannons. That. That.
Hand gunners.
That. You can go over here. Hide in the forest. Actually, hide in the forest over here. Go. Lupio, my boy! Go there.
Ready? Sigma calls.
Mortar!
Okay.
By Sigma, obey me. Go. Take position.
Charge!
To battle.
Yes, sir. We obey.
I suppose hit their mortar? Yeah. It just looks horrifying. It's actually just normal cannons. He says. Yeah, and their cannon shot going off, but they're not using it properly, so it's just bouncing through my units.
Bring weapons to bear.
And the Shade Wraith attacks and all that look so cool.
Hand gunners. Moving now. Get them.
Charge them! Ow. All that physical resistance.
Our weapons are yours!
For the Empire.
Charge them!
Sigma, come on! Go! Ready! Take the ground!
Good
Ready for
gravy, look at that. Ah,
battle awaits. Swordsman.
oh boy.
Yes, General. Sir. Charge. Go. Sigma commands. At your service.
Shoot Vangeist, I suppose.
Awaiting orders. Sir. For the Emperor. Crossbowman.
Move around the edge,
By
actually.
Ulrich's Wrath. Taking position.
Mortar! Sigma Kaiser!
To the Emperor. To battle. Yes, General. Target and fire. Crossbows ready, General. We are ready. Powder dry.
Hey, well, we're dealing with the Mongols.
For Heldenhammer.
That's something.
Heldenhammer.
Lupio Sunscryer is in the middle of it.
Your weapons. Crossbowmen. At speed.
Hey, 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 they're crumbling. Critical binding.
Sigma calls. All ranks fire.
Missile infantry!
Put you on stand ground. I don't want you charging off. Come on, just hit him with missile fire.
Mortar!
Nice, good shots. Ow.
Moving now. Quick march. Quickly.
God, those shots look so freaking nasty. They are nasty, but not any nastier than normal.
Ready.
Hey, hey, hey.
We are Sigma's heirs.
It's looking pretty good.
Position. Hand gunners. Powder dry.
Fire! Fire!
That doesn't look too good.
Our
They've
steeds
broken
are
some of our
restless.
units. There's Vangeist. There he is.
Attack. It will be done.
Oof. That was a
Crossbows ready,
powerful hit.
General. State troops ready. General.
Come on, Lupio. You have your potion of strength.
Faster.
Even though you've got
Quickly.
a
Go
potion of
quickly.
strength and all that. Ugh.
Crossbowmen. For the twin-tailed comet.
It's really not helping you too much.
We're ready. Powder dry. Crossbowmen. Yes, General. Victory will be ours.
But
Sigma, preserve us.
Hand gunners! Yes, sir.
Just focus on them.
Sigma Corps! For the Emperor!
You know, if you put enough shots into them, they will fall. Apparently, ghosts can be,
Our weapons are yours!
you know, killed
Crossbows ready,
again.
General. Vermidia, guide us!
Come on, man.
Weapons!
Ooh,
Crossbows
that was a
ready,
crumble.
General. Attack! Take the ground! No lingering! To battle!
Hey,
We are
hey,
Sigma
is that another one?
Bears.
Disintegrating. Yes, yes.
The Empire endures!
Charge there. Go over there.
Ranged weapons ready! Hand gunners! Fire!
Deal with them.
Fire! For Heldenhammer! Spearmen!
They've rallied.
Your orders? Prepare
Charge that cannon. The
with
charge will lower their leadership.
Ready!
Okay.
No
Now
lingering!
get out of there.
Formation march! Launch! Ready!
Focus on
Hand
those guys.
gunners.
A number of more casualties, and they might get to disintegrating.
My Ulrich
Hey.
Roth.
Hey!
Yes, my lord!
Haha! That was Yep. Oh, look at that! Jeez. Yeah, he just nearly died, and his health went poop all the way back up again. A burst of life-giving health. It's just essentially a full heal. Vanguard's cannon does less damage, but it's magical damage. Oh, okay. I wish modders could add new sounds and animations. You gotta wait until Warhammer 3 and you'll see you're done with it. I'm sure modders will be on the way. I get a weapon that gave fear, terror, and magical attack. I did, but Vangeist is... I mean, we're armed with a halberd. Vangeist has 2 swords. I think he's just a better dueler. Better dueler. Yay, victory. Actually didn't lose too many. 553. Close victory though, yeah. Only 30 kills for our mortar, but the leadership penalty our mortar would have been delivering to them would have helped quite a bit. And that's actually that's actually the end of Vangeist, because he is a horde. Unless he has a settlement up in Nagarond. I don't think the Dreadfleet can re-summon Vangeist. I don't think that's something they can do. You would have expected Lupio to be dealing more damage to Vangeist because he's got magical attacks, but... no. Yeah, let's see. I can't actually see the stats now. Execute the captives? Yes. Put the ghosts to death. Execute captives. I don't want to get the negative diplomacy at the moment from that. And we get the El Qatari Fellowship as a regiment of... They're good. We had them last time. Yep. Shade Wraith is destroyed. Because
Pick up the pace.
the El Qatari Fellowship give what's it called? Combine you two.
Yes, my lord.
They give encourage, and they've actually got higher leadership than Lupio does.
Now,
So They're very nice.
Tools of judgment ready. I'll ignore that.
That is a lot of crossbows. But fill your army out with crossbows. They're easier to deal with.
Ready?
Forget that. And we've got Count Noctilus to deal with, but his army is physical, so he's a bit easier to do now. I just can't add new audio at the moment because the audio is encoded or something like that in the priority format that when converted it gets messed up. Okay. Our trade agreement with Yvres dissolves. That's probably for the best. If Lothern got rid of Yvres, because I think they were at war with them, then we won't be getting the diplomatic penalty with Lothern because we had the trade agreement with Yvres. And as I mentioned last time, as much as I like the mods which add the rebel armies around the place, I think for the next campaign I'm not going to have them active because it's making the turn time quite a bit longer than it normally should be. So, it's a bit of a shame, but... It might be just the those savages version, but I would have to do some more testing of the mod to see which one in particular is causing it.
Ready.
Okay, yeah.
Move.
Go to Bubali. Count Noctilus, your army is zombie pirate gunnery mobs, 3 bloated corpses, 4 animated hulks, and yourself, as well as other stuff. You have Wraith Storm. Yeah. I've actually got Medsor resistance. Only 15% though.
I will not obey. So, they will be judged.
What should we do here? Hey, Carcassonne!
You seek the lady?
Can you please attack Count Noctilus?
I have seen your heart.
You know, deal with him for me? Something like that, perhaps?
What?
Do we have anything I can give you? Golden Sigil Sword. Crown of Command. Okay, but you'll probably be sieged next turn, so you won't get them. That's a strong army, huh? Only spears.
The heretics. Not likely.
Which one? Yeah. I mean, you know. They're cheap. At the moment, it's just bodies. Get 3 more. Infantry battle. You're just wearing the enemy down. Whoever's units can last longer is going to win. If you make a unit flee, then you can flank the enemy and surround them. There's not much there in the way of tactics. At least that's how I do it. With all the infantry also, we'll just be able to hold on the walls. Ah, lovely. What's your army? Count Noctilus. Zombie pirate deckhands mobs. Zombie pirate gunnery mobs, handguns. Gunnery mob. 3 bloated corpses. 2 scurvy dogs. And 5 animated hogs. Okay, lovely. And our force is kind of still weak. I'm going to disable those savages mod here. Probably. As I said, I think that's the one which is causing the turn times to be quite a bit longer. But I haven't done any further checking. You think the mod should have low chance of spawning? It's way too common. There is actually a way to lower the... they're called wildling armies in the mod, and there is a system in the mod to reduce spawn chance of the armies, and that's attached to the growth buildings of the different factions. So a level 3 growth building actually is supposed to reduce it by quite a lot. So we didn't get to see that as the Grabius Prospectors because they have a fully custom settlement tree. So we didn't get the benefit of that. But for the AI and modern factions, it doesn't have it. I think also a bit of a problem with it is that because factions are all at war with them, I think it messes with the AI a bit too much. And they tend to send their armies to hunt down these rebel armies regardless of where they are. Which, for the AI, means that they're focusing on things which they shouldn't. They should be focusing on other things. Because they'll be like, oh, there's a rebel army off in Bretonia. As the Empire, I have to deal with it. You're like, but you should probably be keeping your armies in your region.
Ready for war!
Anyway, your spears. Yeah, I got pikes. You can go behind them. Sons of Strigios, you're going to do the world with that unit number. Unit size. You go there. Go there.
Swordsman!
Swords, just line up behind them.
Crossbows ready, General!
Crossbows, like that.
Handgunners!
You know, it's great having no hill. I suppose we could march up on top of this and look down there, but... Oh, we actually have a few more units, yeah, because of the garrison.
Spearmen! The Empire in
Why are these units injured? The other ones aren't.
crossbowmen!
Suspicious. Did they use a hero on my settlement?
For Heldenhammer!
That settlement wasn't attacked beforehand. Didn't see whether the settlement had been
Verena,
attacked or not.
aim!
Actually,
Swordsman!
I want you to be on the flanks, because they've got those scurvy dogs, and they most likely will send them to attack
We are Sigmar's
my units from behind.
ready!
So you can go like
We are
this.
Sigmar's
Just
heirs!
be prepared like that.
Ready! General!
Okay.
For Heldenhammer!
Do that and that.
Formation! March!
If Games Workshop gives us the full moddable for this game, I think people are going to recreate Warhammer 40k.
Mamidia guide us!
I wouldn't be surprised if people tried to do that. Yeah, I would like to see a Warhammer 40,000 Total War game.
Take the ground!
I know it's...
Yes,
Warhammer 40,000 is sort of more
Sigmar
skirmish battles and
falls!
massive armies. It's a tabletop game anyway, but you know, there's no reason why they couldn't...
To battle! Yes,
Whatever.
General! Histilius!
Go like
Taking
this.
position! By Galmaraz!
Okay, now just shoot! Shoot the buggers.
I command here! Take
Ooh.
Pistoliers! For the Emperor! Formation march! Yes, my lord!
Yeah, remember, we can't make these flee because they're spooky undead. Hey, hey, but we can shoot them.
Crossbows ready, General!
The animated hulks aren't actually that tough. They're kind of spooky, but... Hang on. That's Count Noctilus. Zombie pirate deckhams. Yes, remember these things. Remember the bloated corpses, please. There's one all the way up there. The other one is all the way up there. I'm going to send you out. No, not you. You. You're a sacrificial unit. Hey, buddies. I heard that there's a bloated corpse over here. I would love to meet them.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
How's it going?
We're ready! Sigmar guides us! Guns of none!
Ready for war! Crossbowmen!
Swordsman!
Sigmar!
Where do you go?
For Heldenhammer! Taking position!
Give me a hug! Sorry guys, but you know, better that happens than they explode on my lines.
The Empire endures!
There was another one. I think he blew up.
Ranged weapons ready!
Am I bad for doing that? It dealt with the problem.
Ready, General!
Uh,
In range, sir! Fire! For Heldenhammer! Taking position!
oh, man, they're really hurting the Okatani Fellowship. Hey, all those dogs died. Nicely done. Hey, the enemy lord's wounded. Wow. Count Noctilus is really not that tough compared to Vangeist. Send my cav to trigger the explosion? Yeah, maybe. If I could catch them with like one unit from the cavalry squad, that would probably help. That would probably work. But you know, that was just one of the garrison infantry units, so the chain reaction to boom, boom. Cavalry can mostly outrun the corpse. Oh, I see. You like jump them and then flee. Yeah, okay. I don't know whether Games Workshop would change their stance on what modding they would allow. I mean, once the game's all released, it's kind of... But... I would like to see the Total War game just expand to like Age of Sigmar as well. Just because like the new factions there and new models, it's more Warhammer. It might also help to sort of introduce people to the new setting, because personally I know very little about it, so it would work in that regard. I don't mind Age of... I am upset Age of Sigmar replaced Warhammer Fantasy Battles. The models they've made for it are very nice though. And I do think the setting is not as nice as the Warhammer world because it's a bunch of plains. However, if they did something with it, with like, say, a specific arena or a specific, like, landmass where the factions are present, then maybe it would work better. You can't like the Age of Sigmar lore, it's stupid. Yeah. You know, fine. I kind of dislike it because of the lack of... What I feel is the lack of physical places. Because it's like, oh, there's the realm of the Gash, and there's the realm of Sigmar, and it's like, they're two completely separate places, and it's not like border battles. The elves are following Sigmar. I do like some of the factions though. Ideneth, Deepkin, they're pretty cool. And the model for Dryker is really nice too. What else? Flesh Eater Flesh Eater Courts. That's neat. You have a whole bunch of ghouls which are driven mad and they think that they're all nobles while they're tearing and eating apart all their opponents and all that. What should I get? Rat Marcher. Hey, Bilbali. Yep. Get level 3.
Tools of judgment ready. By the comet.
And
Yes, my lord.
okay, some peace. Hey, Dreadfleet.
The cursed deeps shall be
Nope.
your walk.
Enter. You do like the Age of Sigmar has proper sea elves. Yeah, I like them, even though it's kind of silly with like elves like riding on flying sharks and all that. It is neat too. Anyway, something else. What's these mods? More trade resources and a malice overhaul. Okay, well I can imagine what more trade resources does. I should try to get an alliance with Sartosa. Possibly. I mean, I have thought of it. They don't really like me. And I feel if I got an alliance with Sartosa, the other factions around the area would dislike me too much for it. Like, Talia wouldn't like me getting an alliance with them. I haven't actually played much as Malice Darkblade. So I don't really know his whole how his possession mechanic works exactly. I haven't played a campaign as him. This is changing the mechanic, but as I said, I don't know how it is normally, so can't really judge too well. Let's see. Giving Malice control with the elixir enables him a much better economy and public order because he can focus on ruling his territory with a clear mind. If his possession of Zarkan rises, he gets the ability to not only transform into him without decaying HP, but also get full access to the demon when the possession rises to its highest level, giving him regeneration, perfect vigor, and good bonus. But leads to upkeep replenishment debuffs because fighting with a dude that doesn't care about you simply isn't enjoyable. Okay, so it's like your army becomes weaker as he gets stronger. I don't know. I was more interested in Deathmaster Snitch during that than Malice Darkblade since I haven't read the books. Sartosa doesn't like Noctilus.
Is it war?
Yeah, that's a good point. Missing string. No. I'm sorry you can't find it. I have heard some people say Malice's possession mechanic is a little iffy. What should we do? Yeah, sure.
Who calls?
Money!
I trust no man.
You don't have anything and it's still giving me this, like, chance. Are you going to actually attack me? Or are you just going to, sit around and starve me out? You know, we outnumber you. Is the Silver Chevron 4 ranks really giving them that much of a bonus?
The Empire.
Move up to here,
Just
encamp,
the Empire.
and we'll move you down to help. How many turns can you survive? 8 turns. That's fine. I need that mod better rebels. There's a mod for everything. It's not. That's something which like makes it so that rebel armies don't end up with elite units in them or something like that. That's a pain. Not something I come across too often now, but oh. Ah, rebel army. Rebel Empire army a few turns into the game and you're like, what have they got? Oh, Demigryph Knights. Lovely. Oh yeah, I have seen this one. It's yeah, it's by Cataph. And it's got the Strigoi Ghoul King with the David Bowie lightning on his face. While I was working all the dynamic cats for Boys Will Be Boys, I felt the urgency of changing some things with rebel unit pools. I mean, it's bound to raise an eyebrow or two if you can't recruit more than one dragon, but the neighborhood rises up against you about 7 Carnosaurs and a couple of King Tiger tanks. I would actually like to see King Tiger tanks in Warhammer Total War. Just for the laughs. I'm just thinking now of the Empire getting like Panzers and Tigers and all that. And... What is this? Now I want to play Company of Heroes. That's a good game. I should do a stream of Company of Heroes. That was fun. Also the World War I mod for it. That was good. Just artillery, everything. Okay.
We are brave, mighty.
Are you?
For the best.
Tell me more.
Move!
You also like how CA doesn't give us 3 legendary lords as DLC. Example, Beastman, Minotaur, Legendary Lord, still missing. They could easily make that on Hunter and Beast. I mean... I'm sure they'll figure something out with that. I would definitely like to see more done with the Beastmen and the Wood Elves. Like, the Beastmen, yeah, they are missing quite a few units. And I don't know how they'll sort that out. I suppose you could just make another pack with the same units, but with different lords in it, a few different units. But you don't really have enough units to split between them. Anyway. Mods have covered the units which are missing for the Beastmen pretty well. Because there's the, is it the Razor Gore Chariot? And then there's the different Gores based off the Chaos Gods.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
There's not a Minotaur Lord. There is Taurox, but because there's not actually a Minotaur Lord, there's some animations which aren't working properly. Raiding in particular. Which isn't a big deal. I don't mind really about that. What else? There's the Chieftain unit which is missing. Like the, Beast Lord Chieftain or whatever. Gorgon. Jabberslith. Maybe some other things. I don't know whether there is a Minotaur Lord in the rulebook. I never played Beastman. I mean, you know, it's not. They've added lords and all that, which weren't necessarily in the rulebooks anyway. I liked if they stay close to the rulebooks, but they've done some extrapolation here and there. And I think it's all been fine. Okay. How are we going for time? That's fine. Doombull is generic lord for Beastmen. You said very high chance that Beastmen and Wood Elves would get an update reworked for Game 3. I'd imagine so. I'm sure they would get an update sometime. They really kind of need it. Okay. Boo! Go away. Pardon the captives. Give me that money. Here we go. And that's fine. Upgrade. How many turns for this? 7. 1 turn, we can get growth building there. Upgrade to Southern Harbor.
Seek out.
Hey, you went up a level. You get paranoia. Inspiring presence.
Show me the accused.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of a number of these.
The nation.
You don't need that many now. So let's bump up our income that way. Up out of the settlement. Lupio go in.
What does the emperor bid?
And should I increase the Tailor's Guild? What's our bonuses? Public order tax rate -6, but Lupio has a thing which increases tax rate plus 30% local province. Fine, whatever. Yeah, just increase it. And in turn. Lustria is fully new. Yeah, she is. I like Lustria. I like that creative assembly. We're able to well, they came up with a lord. Makes sense, you know. Be more fun than just creating all the lords from the rulebooks. Though, you know, yes, I understand people liking the lords from the rulebooks before made up lords, but you know, yeah, it doesn't really fuss me one way or the other. I suppose more it depends whether it's a faction which I whatever. I think I played a Lustria Diaphine once. Yeah, it's got all the ghostly Bretonian knights, which oh. Gwilyn declares war on Carcassonne and Bordello. Lovely. Okay. Ubali is up another level. That would be nice to get. But I'm going to I mean, either way I look at it, we're just going to be sitting around for a while Hey, tomorrow.
How your petty struggles bore me.
Oh. Oh, we can actually see all of this.
You have a proposal? We are willing
Not
to
aggression
hear
pact. Thank you. Hmm. Could go and attack Karak Buftar. Or we could go off to Lustria.
They will be
I
judged.
still don't feel confident about leaving our provinces, though.
Seek out the heretics.
Bill Barley, you can get... get more money. Let's see, 5 turns till 3. Then after that, I don't know how many more turns it will be. We'll get some extra growth from that. That'll be 100 per turn. Do we have something here which increases growth? We do. Flourishing Southern Trade. If I get that now, 14 turns. Okay. Let's get Flourishing Southern Trade. I gotta swap over. And... Sure. Okay, enter. I need more units to get the barracks. Maybe. I do need more units. I should get recruiting buildings so that I can replace units if I lose them. Ah, it's that. This one again. New settlement, who's this? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I usually just rename the settlements myself. It's an interesting mod that renames settlements based on which faction owns them, because the Greenskins call some factions, some settlements one thing, and the Dwarves call them something else. So that makes sense. I suppose I'm going to build the stuff to give us money, stock up on money for a bit, then demolish it and replace it with something else. So I need at least like 4,000 to build up a settlement. Is there any land thingies I can get in my region? No. Getting a barracks would also mean I could get a hero.
The crew are restless.
Now,
The nation calls.
Landfolk are weak.
you haven't built walls in Maragliano. Why are you sieging Maragliano?
The waves.
I mean, you can't win that battle. You've got a tiny army compared to their garrison.
The nation calls.
I suppose we could attack Sartosa. If we could take that, that would be useful. The garrisons. The garrison's not that bad.
That is not.
Hello, it's Billy Deans.
protect Bretonnia.
Culpable snarl. Hey,
If what you
Hiles.
seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
Non-aggression pact. Military access.
Understood.
Thank you. Lord hello.
Welcome to Fair Bretonnia.
Military access. Defensive military alliance.
You insult me!
Well, we can get a military access and a defensive alliance with you.
I will. Do you know who?
Knights of Origo.
Before the rightful lords of this land.
I must decline.
Nope. Okay, do we see your regions now? No, we don't.
I will marshal the band.
Hmm. What to do?
Raise Sigma.
I suppose just, well... Yep, okay. Enter! Get the money, and then we'll... Oh. Wait around. Because we'll also build walls in Bilbali. So that I can defend it with a smaller army. I feel like it's always going to be under attack. Skaven are going to go for it. Dreadfleet are going to go for it. Getting rid of Vanguard does make things easier. We don't have to deal with him ever again. It's just, I want all these different buildings and I don't have enough room for all of them. So I want growth buildings. And I want barracks. I want money buildings. My settlements are big enough to do everything. Normally I just focus on growth and money. Or growth and recruitment. But with all these attacks I want the garrisons. That takes up a square. Okay. There's a dynasties, forest goblins. Do you have... Oh, I see. I was looking at his model and it was like... There's something a bit funny about it. It's just from a distance. He's got a helmet on. But it's been... like, phased out. So it's not really there on the model. But when you go to a distance, it shows up again. I believe that's unavoidable. Build City Watch. Or build Clothier. You're making 4,000, 2,000 per turn. Let's see. Yep, build City Watch.
Show me the accused.
You can go to Bilbali. Hello?
Who calls? It shall be done. To the provinces.
And...
Against the code.
Sammy Wolseley, Charlie Dew, Billy Deans. There's just pirates off the coastline. Uh... Hmm.
Greetings, stranger.
Anyone want to join my confederation? Tylia.
I am ready to parley.
Sparrow.
If I must bandy words with you.
Oh, non-aggression pact. Nope. Okay, end turn. Hello, Skaven. What are you planning?
I am ready to parley.
Hello? Military alliance, you say? Sure. We encounter Baston, Corone, and Mousselon. Nice! I'll be able to open trade with Corone. Hmm. Okay, so... Even are just continuing sitting outside Magritta. Risen undead. Oh! Oh dear. That did sound good. Up. Game? Hmm. Oh, oh dear. And that was a crash. How unfortunate. I'll pause the recording. And I'll start it again if we're able to resolve this. Okay, so I reloaded the game after the crash, and though I had the option of disabling the mod, I decided to try going through the end turn first, and it actually passed the turn perfectly fine, no crash. So we'll continue as we were. I don't have an SSD, right? Nope. No, I don't. This is just running off my normal hard drive. It makes the turn times slower. I don't know. An SSD would make things a bit faster, but I have thought about it, but let's see. Do I want Untainted? Fire and Presence would be nice. What are we doing this all for? Stand your ground. Level 12, that is. That's level 15. Yeah, get Inspiring Presence. Okay, Bill Barley. And also upgrade the cloth here. And turn. I mean, the turns are pretty fast. It's just this one series of mods which has caused the turn times to be quite longer than normal. It's just a shame. As I said, I like the mod. I like the idea of the mod. It maybe just needs a bit more working. Something. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna fiddle with things. Yeah. Necessity would be fine. Be nice. I'd have to check to see how much they are. Right. That and your new CPU. Sigh. My old CPU also doesn't help turn times. No. No. I mean, it does a fine job alright, but no. I know. Poor thing.
The time for
Hey,
talk
bandits.
is over. Make your
Peace treaty. Nope. Some crashes are just generally... It's just something which happens with mods. Unfortunate. Just a chance to, you know... It's a chance for, bug fixing. Right. We're having to hunt down why the reason exactly was... Oh jeez, what's this? Oh, it's an SS. Thank you. I will... I will have to have a look at it at some time. Let me see. So, is there anything nearby which I can get? There's that. Shipwreck. Carcassonne, Bubali. Hey, actually, that's right. We made contact with, Rome, didn't we? No, we didn't. Because you didn't declare military alliance with us.
Just so.
Thank you.
Those
Corone.
I am King Leoncoeur.
Non-aggression pact. Trade agreement.
I will not.
Well, non-aggression pact.
Agreed.
Protector of
Baston.
the laws of chivalry demand.
I accept. I speak for the Phoenix King, and I bid you welcome.
Nope. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Right, okay.
You honor me.
It would actually be to our benefit to attack Carcassonne. However, we are military allies with them.
I protect Bretonnia.
They are away from their settlement currently. Hmm. There's something we could do. That's something we could do. We could go to war with Safri. Lothern doesn't like Safri.
By the comet.
I could take Port Elistor, Shrine of Asurian, and all that from Safri. Estalian Empire in
This will bolster the nation.
Ulthuan. Do I want to move you all the way over there? Hold up. Okay, get rid of this. Demolish that. Improve the southern border. Southern. Actually, no, hang on. Hold on. How much will a barracks cost me? 970. Minus a little bit because of,
It is time to strengthen
you.
the Empire.
Okay, get the southern border. Southern docks, port. You would go after Lustria or to the Tomb King's lands. Yeah, I mean, Lustria is the obvious choice because of the faction we're playing as. The problem there is Dreadfleet, and I don't like the idea of sailing past the Maelstrom. I don't know whether they'll have a stack in there or not. I don't have a hero. Ooh, we encounter Reichland and Artois. Ooh, and Lyonesse. Tomb King lands. There is the various Bretonnian factions down there. There's Arkan the Black we could kick around. There's also Araby, which I don't think we could deal with because of their elephants. There's also Zandri, which might still be held by the Cambrian rebels. Out of all these choices, I mean, Lustria would be fighting against Lizardmen. We could team up with Marcus Wolfheart. Going to Lothern, going to Ulthuan, fun because that's actually habitable for us. Suitable climate. Going after Tomb Kings is lawful. Yeah, I mean, we get like, what's it called? We get adventurers, so that would work in that regard.
They will be judged.
Also you damn pirates, go to war with you as soon as you get near to them. I'm going to if I had a hero, I'd be able to have a look. Zandri, Land of the Dead. That's still held by rebels. We could go get that.
Who called?
Yep. Okay. Go and
Now,
sail to Zandri. See if we can deal with that. Rebel army there.
show me the accused.
Okay, end turn. Sea encounters a good amount of money. They are. They are. It's because our army is still essentially just like starting Empire army. Don't feel that confident about taking out some enemies. They're so much more powerful than we are. Red Fleet sending two armies. Carcassonne's actually doing a good job getting rid of them for us. We've also got Bordello now. So, hey, buddies. I think they just, yeah, they just lost. Our allies are actually throwing themselves at the Dreadfleet for us. Thank you.
I am ready to parley. I hope you're well.
Hello? No. Okay, fine. All the Southern Realms factions sort of dislike each other, so the fact that I have agreements with Tyler is annoying like border princes. Ooh, actually, yeah, we did become aware of the Empire, so I could trade with them as well. Okay. Ooh, you get builder. Nice. Okay, upgrade that. Also, give gifts to Lucrezia. She's a strong lord. Do we have enough?
My better nature. I don't have one.
No, we don't have enough money for a small gift even. I want to get that barracks upgraded. Fortunately.
King Louis
Corone.
Edgar, let the supplicant
Nope.
come
Hey, Reichland.
What? The Celestial College implores that I hear you. So be it.
A welcome alliance. Hey, you accepted that. Okay.
The Empire.
You can sail to... Oh boy. That is out of attrition,
Pick up the pace.
so that's fine. There we go.
I don't agree.
Oh, don't you?
No. No!
No!
It is for the best. I'll ignore that. No, not until Hexenstag. I cannot comply. I do not agree. Sigma forbids this. Not likely. By Sigma's right. To strengthen the Empire. A weak order. Yes, a sound plan. A fool's action.
I like the, just sort of, no, I'm not going to do that comments the lords make. There's some real funny ones amongst the factions. I like one of Throg's ones the most, though. When you tell him to do something where he can't do it, he's just like, I do the trolling. Sigma forbids this. I like the way he says that. More gift is 2,000. It's normally it's 300. I think it does vary. I have had it vary. I don't know how it varies. But yes, you're right. I do remember the small gift or the gifts being different amounts, but I don't know what causes that. I think Icket Claw says things like malfunction, so on and so forth. Luther Harkin says things like, and they call me mad. I kind of wish they had piss dialogue for the lords. And when you click on them multiple times, they start saying funny things. That was fun in Warcraft. Risk more Sleeve's wrath. Okay.
My lord. Sigma compels us.
Sail on. There's Al Hike.
The nation calls.
Our paths have crossed.
Greetings. We may not be the
Aggression
Empire,
Pact, trade agreement?
but our role.
No. That's not aggression pact then. I'm just getting agreements with everyone. Trade will be, I don't know,
The Empire.
useful for us.
Greetings from Sigma. A fool's action.
I regret we cannot accept this. And military access.
No.
No! Okay, Xandria is still held by the rebel faction. So,
This will bolster the nation. Not in my name.
okay.
Our clan will rise.
What could you possibly have to offer me?
Non-aggression pact, military access. We shall work together. Hey, you're actually agreeing to things now. Nice. Oh, interesting. Caliphate of Araby is actually listed on the Southern Realms faction. Southern Realms factions. Do we know you? No, we don't. Do we know Barakvar? No, we don't. Okay. Enter. You remember in Warcraft 3 the blind night elf hero saying, when you give various commands quickly, I'm blind, not deaf. Yeah. Kind of mean to play through the Warcraft games. So, that was Warcraft 1. I kind of like Warcraft 1 a little more than Warcraft 2. Warcraft 2 looks much better. I think there's some things in Warcraft 1 which were done a little bit better. I didn't play any of them really growing up. Anyway. Don't buy Warcraft 3 Refunded Edition. Oh, certainly not. Oh, such a shame. It was looking good too, and then it's just... I don't know. Blizzard is... What are you doing, lads? Ugh. Let's see.
What does the
Okay,
Emperor
you are
do?
in
By Sigma's right.
yeah.
It is for the
You are
best.
in full speed.
Yes.
It's not having the little
Sound
icon
done.
appear up above the flag.
To strengthen the
It's
Empire.
interesting. Go get that. Aggression! Crown of Command. The bloody red spot. Everyone gets frenzy. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We can't really take that settlement. It's full of bad things. Sepulchral Stalkers, Ushabti, Necropolis Knights, and Hellbirds, and Tomb Guard, and the Hekaran Warriors.
Now,
It's trolls.
what?
Change of plans.
By Sigma's right.
I'm going to... I don't know. Sail to Lustria, I suppose. Maybe we can kick around the Vampire Coast over there. We have our
What?
garrison up, so we can get some swordsmen and some crossbows, and start building up a proper army here. Proper secondary army, at least. I can certainly raid it. I could. Actually, I could raid it, because I don't think the rebel army would leave their settlement, but I'd much rather take the settlement than raid it. I don't think you'd get much money from raiding it, because, rebel armies I don't think improve their settlements. I think they just sit in them. So, as far as I remember, the settlement would still be just all damaged buildings. Some greenskins showed up in my territory. Isn't that lovely? That's why I like the mod, because it's like, oh look, a little army of greenskins popped up. Now you have to deal with that. That's fun. Just Turn time increase. Raid and then keep moving until I find settlements that you can take. Yeah. I mean, what else is nearby? Gorgazan, I think, which would be owned by... Or is it Grunty Mingol? One of the two. I think Gorgazan is it. Yeah, Gorgazan is owned by Tomb Kings, I think. Grunty Mingol is still ruined, so it's owned by Trolls. Agril Migdal would be owned by Famir. The Greenskins are sieging.
Ready?
Sieging Bilbali. That's lovely.
To the provinces. Onwards! Let us move.
I want. This is a reef. Yeah, it's a reef. Just land in it. We're not going to. We're going to take attrition. Ah.
I am ready to parley. I hope your words are wine.
Rockland.
Is it time? Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Military access. And a trade agreement.
Disagree with that?
Just a trade agreement.
Not likely.
I'll give you a trade agreement if I pay you.
Never.
No! No trade, just war.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
Praise Sigma.
Don't want to take the attrition damage. Go up there.
Move!
Oh, we took attrition damage anyway, moving through it. That was a recent change.
Northmen come.
Oh, hey, Mad Mulletson. Please don't attack me. Maybe we'll just go back home. And then I'll set off for Lustria.
The Empire.
Hey, Greenskins. Your army is pathetically small. I won't even bother with it. There. And we can upgrade to a barracks. And you can get picked veterans. End turn. Oh, here comes Count Noctilus again. It seems to be just Count Noctilus. I'm not seeing a red bar on that thing, so I think it's just him. All alone in his massive castle ship. He's very lonely. Okay. Is it just you? Yeah, it is. I'm going for a sail.
Tribesmen gather.
To battle!
Go out to Boom. Go out to Begritter again.
Slaughter the sheep.
Don't you attack me.
Yes.
We can't recruit any lords here at the moment.
Tools of judgment ready.
How many more turns do we have until level 4? 8 more turns until we can upgrade Magritta.
Now. By the comet.
That. That's just ending turns, and we'll get our army back into Magritta, and then I'll probably send it off after a turn of replenishment to Lustria. Hello, Noctilus. What are you planning on doing? It's just you. Unless you're going to raise undead, because there is this battle marker here. Actually, there's no little, like, hand there, but that... I like we've got all these Bretonnian armies sailing around our shores, protecting us. That's very nice. Military alliance between Greybeard's Prospectors and Caliphate of Araby. And different from my campaign with them, I just blew the Caliphate of Araby away with my artillery. After turning on them, because I was a kind of a backstabbing sod in that campaign. Let's see. If I could ask for military access to the high hills, I could land there and walk around so I could take less attrition. Yeah, I could. Like, walk in and then go from... I think I actually might have military access. I do. There's an idea. Let's go to Ulth1, land there.
Yes, my lord. Take out
Once
the
we get back
pace.
into Magritta. And we can set sail for Bilbali. Go over to here. Land at Estalia. I still want to kick around Safri.
I trust no man.
How's it going?
Valiant lord.
Peasant army. Good, good. Hey, Reichland. Trade?
Who calls?
The Empire.
From Sigma, a weak order.
No. Hey, Kemri.
I am Cetra. You should bow before greatness.
Nah. I feel this is a big problem for Tomb Kings. This Nehekharan Rebels faction, which is frequently takes this, it really hampers their growth because they don't take Xandri, they don't have access to a port then. I mean, they expand up to here. They have Gorgazan, which is here. But they expand maybe this way, but like Xandri, they should be able to get it early on, but that powerful army sitting in there is just...
Your man gods and dubious masters have no place here.
Hello. What do you want? Peace treaty. The admirals grow weary of this conflict. I will if you pay me. Oh, you're weak. You know what? Yeah, sure. Whatever. The mod does indeed need some tweaking, especially for the AI. Which mod's this? Oh, those savages and insidious corruption. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's possible to make a faction completely unable to enter diplomacy with other factions. Chaos is like that. Except with other Chaos factions. And you... But... As I've said, I like the mod. I like the idea of the mod. Maybe it could just do with a bit more work. It is possible, but indeed, rebels you can't. Right. Because I'm automatically at war with the Nehekhar and rebels.
You come bearing arms. Is it?
I feel they should just be aggressive towards everyone, regardless of faction. But as I said, I feel in its own way, that causes a bit of a problem because the AI is so single-minded on attacking factions it's at war with. If there's an army for them to, we could just sail past because we own these waters. If they're at war with a faction, they'll go to hunt down that faction, no matter where they are. As I've said, playing as, like, Arguillan, I've seen the Empire come over here to deal with, like, rebel armies which pop up, beastmen armies which pop up over here. They're just like, da-da-da-da-da. And they go back, and then they come back. And... Like, that's not your worry. They're not raiding your lands. But I'm at war with them. I have to deal with them.
The nation calls.
Anyway. That's what I'm assuming the AI is doing. It's all just guesswork on my part. The armies need a nerf on the earlier turns and need to be less common. I think the armies are strong enough. Oh, weak enough. I've never seen ones above like 7 or 8 in a unit, so... Which is about how I'd like them. They should be smaller than main armies, and they shouldn't grow. They're just there for like a little bit of conflict. And I don't think I've seen them being massively powerful. But it could be different for armies spawned by corruption. Haven't seen chaos armies spawned by the corruption. I frequently see them getting destroyed, but I haven't come across them myself. Be less common. I think there is actually a grace period. Like, they don't spawn for the first 5 turns or something. That could be... That level is good for mid-campaigning. Just early games, it's considerable. Right. They should have an access to low-level troops with the occasional mid-tier troop. I think the Tomb Kings, they would have sometimes like a Tomb Guard unit in it. And for the Tomb Kings, that's possibly a little bit too high for them because Tomb Guard are like... kind of like elite troops. Maybe in the Nehekhar warriors as the max. For that there. Definitely no constructs. Just skeleton warriors and the like. Okay, you can sail over to Ulthuan. And we can upgrade the walls. Do I want to do that? We've got 5 turns. Mortar, 2 lancers, 2 halberdiers, 1 spearman, shields, and 2 handgunners. Cannonballs. Be nice. I'm going to upgrade that. We also get a unique garrison building, the Star Fort. Not that it changes our settlement into a Star Fort. That'd be neat. Empire Total War battles remade in Warhammer Total War. That's what you need. Every settlement is a Star Fort. I wonder if they'd actually have Star Forts in Estalia, Italia. That's kind of a massive jump in technology for them. Because Star Forts were created around 1800s, I think. Whereas the Empire is sort of like in 1600s. So it's like a good 100, 200 years later. It's weird to think that was only like 150 years ago. It's not that long. Because the Star Fort. Oh, oh, sod you! Where'd you come from? I'm Destiny Cold Eye Bloodscourge. I have an army of dark apples. That's what I mean. I don't know, whatever. They're pirates. We're going to be tired from fighting this as well. I don't think we're going to have much of a chance of winning this. Don't like these pirates. The pirates sort of, they don't declare war at you until you go close to them. Then they're like, haha, I can take advantage of this. They swoop in on you. Anyway. That's actually kind of beneficial for us, that map. Maybe we can win this. And hold up here or something. The less of a frontage we present, the easier it will be for us. Maybe. What's the biggest threat in their army? They don't have shields. Those have spells. These are nasty, but they don't have too much leadership. That is an anti-large. That's the Charybdis. That's not the Hydra. Those are Dark Riders with the repeater bolt throwers. Those are nasty, but they're again anti-large, heavily armored halberds. Not really anti-infantry. Probably just these. They deal more damage to infantry. Only 2 units of ranged. These also, but those are nasty too. I don't have an answer for them, aside from my mortar, but I want my mortar to attack their melee. Daston. He's a ranged Dark Elf Lord. You going to lunch? Okay. Well, bye. And thanks for the... good luck. Let's see. Oh, it's this map. I think I've only ever played offensively on this map.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay. You go there.
What do you bid?
Can we, like... It's not really a good answer. What's that noise? I don't know. I'll position you up there.
Crossbowman! For Heldenhammer!
Yeah. Suppose like that. You can fire
Crossbows ready,
down the hills or something. I want you and you. We could position ourselves here, just like hide right in the corner. The problem there is that if we flee, our units are just going to flee right off the map instantly. Let's see. Bit of a divot there.
The Empire endures!
We'll fight along here. Okay, go there. Go like that. You go there.
Spearmen!
You go like that.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Spears like that.
Spearmen!
Spears. There.
Swordsmen!
Swordsman behind them. Lupio
Hammer!
there.
We serve France!
You there.
The empire
And
endures!
ah,
General!
bring you back. Okay, you can go there.
We are ready!
Swordsman, go over there. Swordsman, go like there. There we go.
Ready! Handgunners!
You
Crossbowmen!
and you and you and
Mortar! Emperor's might!
okay.
By Ulrich's wrath!
I mean, there's a bit of a hill there, but
I see
pull back a little bit more.
Yes, sir! Quickly! On way!
Hey, Dark Elves, how's it going?
Mortar!
Your lord is only on foot. Wah! Doomfire Warlocks. What have they got again? Poison to magical attacks, Lesser Doombolt, and Soul Blight. Okay. There's a Charybdis. That's an anti-large. Causes terror, and it's also got Abyssal Howl. That's right. Lowers leadership around it for 30 seconds. 30 meters around it. Constant. We should get rid of that. God, I haven't really seen this unit in game. Lovely. Just mouths. Feral Manticores. Dark Riders, repeater crossbows. Oh, great. Yay, they're coming in.
Awaiting orders!
They're just shooting my lord.
For Helden
Thanks,
Hammer!
buddies.
Go! Yes, General!
Awaiting orders!
Quick march! For Helden Hammer!
Okay, shoot the Blackguard of Naggarond. They're the big threat. Ah,
Spearmen!
those things hurt.
Taking
It builds up over time. It doesn't seem like much, but just constant barragement. Okay, that was good.
Pistoliers!
Can I move you around there? No.
And speed!
Good, good.
Handgunners! Out and dry!
Shoot the Feral Manticore.
Missiles ready!
Spearmen! Pistoliers! The Empire endures!
Armed and ready! Sigmar! Fire! Fire! Crossbowmen!
This is
By Sigmar's will!
going to be so lovely.
Shoot!
Sigmar!
Get rid of that friggin' Charybdis. Lupio, armed with his halberd, is actually able to deal pretty good damage to the Feral Manticores.
Detachments move! Spearmen! By Ulrich's wrath!
Get back into formation, damn it.
Numidia guide us! Yes, go!
Hey, we've broken it.
For France! Pistoliers! Swordsmen!
Infantry, stop.
Shields up! Show us the foe! Go! Victory will be ours!
Hey, you killed it.
Panel 10, we're ready!
For the
Lupio, deal with that Feral Manticore.
By Gal Maras!
How are things going over here? Terrible.
Crossbows ready, General! For the Warhammer! Ranged weapons ready! Withdraw! For the Warhammer!
preserve us!
Oh boy. Yeah. Our infantry is just not good enough to hold against it.
Taking aim! Crossbowmen! Yes! The Helden Hammer! Wise counsel! It will be done!
Lupio, take out those friggin' feral manticores.
That's an order! Mortar! Estalias! Formation march! Sigma!
Ow.
Sigma calls!
Yep. Well, poops.
Sigma preserve us!
Move infantry to the... It cannot use artillery. Damage himself. Yeah. I mean, we did a bit of damage to them. We got rid of the Charybdis. That's pain. Cursed pirate armies coming out of nowhere. Just declaring war on you and attacking you. I'm always hesitant to go on the ocean. Oh, whatever. We have our barracks now, so we can at least replace the units. Kind of same. We lost our mortar. Oh well. We can recruit another mortar and rename, give it the same name. Also, welcome. Sorry, I did see comments earlier. I was focused on the battle. Ho hum. Oh, we're getting bloody. Well, that's nice. You get more ranks of that, that will be good. Actually, yeah, that's really good. Gore drenched. Hit points plus 20%. Flourishing southern trade. Lovely. And because we lost our army, we've got now 4,000 gold in income every turn. You go, Romero. You go there. Do that.
They will be judged.
3 turns until level 4. I am going to get... do crazy in diplomacy to improve our diplomatic relations with other factions. And, well, in turn, we're going to have to be building up Lupio Sunscry's army now after that. Ah! That's a pain. Oh well. We haven't lost our faction completely, like we did last time. Small blessings. No one else better just declare war on me because I'm weaker now. Hey, Skaven, you better stay away. I have powerful allies. I've been making military allies everywhere. There they are. Ah! I don't like you. I don't know what I think about the pirates. Usually I was kind of ambivalent about them because they don't bother you. It's because they're built for the vampire count. Or vampire coast, and they get more powerful because they're, you know, you're supposed to attack them as you go up in power as a vampire coast. But it does mean that other factions can end up having to fight a powerful stack when they don't have the ability to do so. I mean, no. Sailing across the ocean is always kind of a tricky aspect, I feel, in Warhammer. I never feel safe doing it. Mostly because of that. Like this. This is a powerful stack of dwarves. That's a powerful stack of Skaven. There's Mad Mulletson, which is there. He's a pretty powerful stack as well.
I trust no man. Tools of judgment ready. Seek out the heretics.
Okay. Can we get another company of renown? We can. Verena's Owls. Unlocked Verena's Owls via renown. A wandering congregation of Paramolts seeking the wisdom and justice of the goddess Verena. They cause encourage. And... come on. Really? Okay, fine. I think it's ticking out of it because of these. Yep. Okay. We could get that. Sure.
Tools of judgment ready.
Yep. And we'll need 4,600 for that. 2 more turns and we'll have enough. Sure. We'll just pass 2 more turns quickly and I will start upgrading the settlement. And then I'll probably call it for the night since we've gone, what, nearly 2.5 hours. This. And that's pretty good. Apologies to people who have just joined. So, I mean, upgrading our settlement system really the main thing we should be focusing on because we need our better units and we need to be able to get artillery as well. Did Creative Assembly change the smithies and all that a little while ago? Was it changing it from level 3 and level 4 to level 2 and level 3 when you can build them? Or was it changing something like units depending upon the smithy to be able to recruit them or something? I know they made the basic units available to build from the settlement building. That's why we can build spearmen from the yeah. Welcome. Okay.
Ready.
I
trust no man.
You can get swords, some spears and shields, and some crossbows.
What?
Yeah, look at that. Iron Drakes, Slayers, Longbeards,
Tribesmen.
Mad Mulletson, 2 armored skin wolves, Marauder Hunters. We maraud. That bad.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Hey, Empire. Do you want to trade with me now?
What? Friends of the Empire, come.
By Sigmar, no!
No! It's like it's just diplomacy in the Warhammer world. Hey, Carl France, do you want to, like, you know, do you want to, like, trade? No, by Sigma, no. Really? I was just asking. What type of response is that? Never. Okay. Hold on. Yep. Sort of cane rests. Oh, someone had it out? Okay. Cool. Now we'll be able to upgrade Magritta. Be nice. Be able to get a growth building or something and... Ooh, hello. Blood Knights? Blood Dragons. Oh, yeah, right. And we've got Harald Sidious wandering through my territory as well. Okay. There we go. And you. Right. Now. Walla Harkon. Go away, please. Harald, you're fine. You're just a stack of 1. Build that. So, when we get that built, that will be in 4 turns. I want to build... That will give us 2 more slots. So I'll build the smithy. And I'll probably build... What? So many buildings. Smithy and the gunsmith. So we can get handgunners and mortars and the light cannons. Cavalry would be nice too. I might have to build this, recruit these, and then build this and recruit some of these. We'll also have to upgrade the smith to the armorer. Yeah, that's going to be level 4. Temple of Myrmidia would be nice. Okay.
You know of my powers, and still you come.
So, you want defensive alliance, though?
Yes.
Hey, border
I
princes.
am ready to parley. I hope
No, sir.
Non-aggression pact. Military access. Is military access?
No.
Nope. Are you upset? Oh, past treaties with Clan Scryer. Really? I suppose we are at peace with Skaven, but... Hey,
you
Araby.
have a proposal. We are willing to hear.
Trade agreement. Nice.
Honor.
Corone.
You ask for a boon.
Trade agreement.
Speak, and why?
Reichland.
Ready. Be at peace, for that is not in my name.
Nope. Okay, well that's another trade agreement we've got there. A nice little bit extra gold. What's our most valuable trade? Lothan. Expected that. Tylia next, because we've been trading with them for a while. Where can you see how much trade has increased? Because of your agreements over time with them. Isn't it here? Whatever. All these stats. Elven trinkets. Trinkets resource value is 20. Salt's 12. Wine is 16. We could actually make wine. But anyway. Okay, so I am going to also build here sword, spears, and crossbow. And you can't get anything because of that. I am going to save. And I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. That's Aranessa's Salt Spite's ship. Yep. So you're there. You're not worried by the pirates. Did they descend upon you because you're right next to them? You're not at war with either of them.
Lord of Bretonia.
You're fine. Can I get a trade agreement with the Empire? I would like that. How valuable would it be, though? 111. Yeah, if I have to pay like 3,000, it's not worth it. Okay, well, let's see. We've defended our territory successfully.
More warpstone. Now, now.
Kind of looks like Skaven are being attacked by people. They're at war with Miragliano. Or with Tyler.
By the comet. By the comet.
Anyone want to join my
Greetings, stranger.
confederation?
Not likely.
No. Defensive alliance.
I will. All right.
Border princes.
You have a proposal?
I refuse.
Yeah.
You cannot begin to comprehend my power.
No. Okay, well, that's fine. Just got a defensive agreement with Talia.
The nation. They will be judged.
And when we upgrade this, as I said, we will build like a smithy and a thingy. Ooh, actually, that reminds me. We can get a hero now. Let's see. You're cunning. Ambush would be nice. You're strong. You're determined. We get immune to psychology anyway through a research, so that's not too useful. Strong. That'd be pretty nice. Cunning would be nice also. I suppose for the ambush success chance, because I've been using ambush to more easily deal with enemies in our territory. Particularly the Skaven. Only 10%. That's 50 to 60%. Who looks the best? Calvo Torres has got this nifty helmet. Alejandro Gutierrez as a nifty beard and mustache. I'm gonna get Calvo.
Who calls?
Okay, do they have any unique abilities? I might actually end the turn. Just so that we're doing this. I can actually recruit both of them. Get Alejandro up there. Okay, and end turn. And we'll end it on a fresh turn, as I usually do. I can send an army off, one of my heroes off now to Lustria. And we can open trade with Marcus Wolfheart there and possibly take some territory from Lustrians. Lizardmen. Same thing. Or the Vampire Coast. The Awakening. Bit of a slow start, but you know, once you've dealt with all the threats at home, then you can sort of then you can focus on expanding and all that. If you don't lose your army to pirates in the ocean, I'm not bitter. We do get bonuses to attacking at sea. Lupio Sunscry has a bonus on proves naval combat, I think. Carcassonne goes to war with the Rotblood tribe. Sure. They've only got the one guy there raiding. It's just one Chaos Lord raiding. Why are those blood dragons in my territory? Go away, Wallach Harkon. Go pester someone else. Why are you there? Maybe your Sunscry is available.
Show me the accused.
We'll replace Gil Santino with him. Go.
The nation, not likely.
Yes, General.
Okay. Look at all these fleets off our shore.
I will alone.
Okay, so what's the world look like at the moment? About the same usual. It's only 54 turns in, so things haven't really massively changed. We're building relations with the other southern realms, except border princes, who are still kind of lukewarm towards us. I could probably give them a gift. We have diplomatic defensive agreement with Tabaro, which is nice.
What could you
I would
possibly have to
like to
offer
eventually
me?
confederate these other factions into me, so I can get their lords. That would be nice. Better than having to go to war with them
Greetings, stranger.
and take them over that way. Because I'd like to see their lords and all that. And since we've got the option, that would be nice to do. I'll probably send a hero over to Lustria, so that we can have a look and see over here. And then I might build up one of my forces and carefully sail over to Lustria, avoiding pirates if possible. But yeah. Yep. Okay. We'll do a save, and we'll continue with this next time. And there we go. Okay. So, things are going better than they were last time. Yay. Small mercies. Anyway, we did deal with Vangeist, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. I'm worried about the Skaven when they eventually declare war on us again, because it will happen. However, Tylia is right there, and Tylia is pretty powerful, so maybe they'll deal with Skaven Blight for us. They usually do, in my experience. Getting good with the Empire would be nice too, because they're quite powerful. Anyway, we'll see what happens next time, so all that will be then.